So you want to learn how to edit your own videos in Premiere, whether it be for yourself or other people, and don't know where to start? I got you. Today we're going to figure out how to edit your first YouTube video. Let's get it. So the first thing that we're going to do is share our screen. Okay. So here we have Premiere open. I personally love Premiere. So the first thing that we want to do is open up a new project. So once we get to new project, now here is where we have all of our footage from like your computer or whatever. Okay. So you can also favorite folders if you want to, or you could just name the project. So I say first YouTube video, and then you can name the sequence if you want to. So the sequence is going to be the name of the actual video that you're editing. So the name of the project and the name of the sequence can be the same thing. Or if you're doing it in parts, you could say you could do first clip, and then your second sequence could be like second clip. Okay, so we'll just name it first clip. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and create. Okay, all right. So we'll go into my favorites, and this is what I like to do. I like to go to where it was actually recorded, and we'll go to Ecamm, and this is one that I recorded today. So we'll drag that in here. So here in this window here, you have your bins. So if we wanted to open up a new bin and say videos, this is just a way to stay organized. And we wanted to rename this one Y2Vid. We can take this video and put it in that bin or that folder. A bin is nothing but a folder. Let's say we have B-roll. We could take all of our footage and put it in the B-roll. Let's say we have pictures. We could take all of our pictures and we put it in the folder. So that's just to stay organized. That's all it's for. Okay. So we'll go here. Now, over here, also I'm in vertical mode as far as the window or the workspace that I'm in. So you have different workspaces that you can go into. So let's say that we were to open this up. We see I'm in the middle, and then you have another window over here, or multiple windows. You have Essential Graphics, Essential Sound. But because I edit for a lot of vertical video, I just like to be in vertical pretty much all the time. Okay, so we double click this, and let's listen to it first. Okay. We can start a new sequence right here. This is your sequence window. This is how I have it set up. Okay. So if we do Command N, that'll set up a new sequence. Or we could do, so I have these as presets basically. So for your first video, let's go to settings. And then since this is in 4K, we have the frame size 3840 by 2160. And then we can leave everything else the same. And then really what you could do is save it as a preset. So this is 4K resolution right here. So I saved it as YT for YouTube. And then we just press OK. You say clip 1. All right, so we'll go back here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Two ways you could do it. You take this video and then just put it down here. And then if you're on Mac, pressing minus or plus will that'll open up the timeline down here. Plus, minus. Okay. So this first track, you have V1, V2, V3. This is all your video. This is what your video is going to be on. Then you have A1, A2, A3. This is all of your audio. Okay. So what I like to do is expand the audio. I like to expand the audio because we like to edit from audio points. Okay, so I'll get into what that means. All right, so you see this long spike right here. This means this was the part of the video where I actually clapped. So we know that we can start off right here because all this other stuff is not needed. Okay, so actually this is a really good point. So here we see that this actually doesn't fill up the frame. Two things that we could do. This means that this wasn't recorded in 4K. So we can go here, and then we can go to, we could do one of two things. We could either stretch it out because the position is 1920 by 1080. Okay, or you could fill a frame. So go down here. Scale to frame size. You could do that too. Okay. All right. So all of this, we actually don't need it all. So from right here, this is when I clap. Boom. And then this is when I start talking again. Okay. So it's two ways. It's a couple ways that we could do this. We could either press Q, and that'll get rid of everything to the left of the playhead. Or, and that's the same thing for W. If you press W, it's going to get rid of everything to the right of the playhead. Command Z is my favorite keystroke. Hello, because undo. Am I right? Okay, cool. Another way is to bring up your tool, which is C. This is for cut. So boom, just cut this. Go back to V for select, and they're all over here. So select, cut, ripple is a pen tool, rectangle, type tool. And let's say we just want to delete this, then we can. Then boom. And then we want to get rid of this. Q. Now, let's say we're done here, and we say this is a pretty good spot to cut it at, and we want to add a cross dissolve because a good editor loves a good cross dissolve, right? So we'll type up here, this is your effects. And also, if you don't see this, just go up to Window and then just go to effects. So I have only the things that I need. Like I could take off events, window, color, that's cool. Or you could go here and close panel. Okay. Okay, so right, effects. So if we go cross dissolve, click on this, put this at the end of the video. So if you ever get this error, like you can't, because you're on the audio, you're on the audio track, not the video. So put this on the video. Boom. Also something that I didn't know, because in Final Cut, it actually, once you add a cross dissolve, then it'll add like an audio dissolve as well. Premiere is not like that. So we're going to type in exponential fade. That's the easiest way to do it. And let's just say we wanted to fade something out, then we could. That one didn't really need it, but you know, the other thing that you could do, take this off, and Command D, that's the shortcut for some type of dissolve. So I have film dissolve, which is essentially the same thing. Same thing. So, but as you see, it added on the front. I'm sorry, the front and the back. Okay. So when we come up, and the thing I like about this too, if we open this up, which I just did pinch, let's say like right here, Not saying take one though. And then just move this. Sweet. It's sweet. All right. So you've made your first YouTube video. Let's do one more thing. Let's say you want to say something like B Tech Pro Productions. All right. I'm going to go back to my select tool, and then you can go to Essential Graphics, and then you'll see what I just wrote here. Now, you have a lot of tools over here. You have an align. So if we want to go like center, if we want to go to the right, if we want to go align left, we have all of that basically at the disposal, right? Which is cool. So, and then also, let's say that we wanted, this to be a different font. I have my favorite saved, so we'll do that, and then we'll bump this up to 285. We can add a stroke. I like to usually use like black stroke, and then we'll turn this up to 10. Okay, cool. B-Tech Productions. And if we wanted to add a fade on here as well, we could. See how it come in? It's going to go out. Very nice. We can make it shorter if we want it. Absolutely. This is one thing I do want to say. I messed up in the middle here. So what I like to do, so all we do is this, we'll just cut that. Simple. Way different than what we started off with, okay? All right, so I don't know. So my text deleted, but you see how to do it though. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and export. So we'll go ahead and export. I like to do adaptive high bit rate and then export. That's one way that you could do it. That's the easiest way to me to do it. And then you could change your location where it actually saves and export. All right, cool. So yeah, essentially that's how you edit your first YouTube video. This is a very short scale. I can go into like different plugins that I have and everything like that. We can get into how to make it pop and everything like that, how to go into zooms. We'll get into some more videos for sure. Okay. If you like the video, please subscribe. Please tell your friends about it. And I would love to build our own community where we start to see each other's work and we could, help each other out and everything like that. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. We'll see you in the next video.